You dine.
Ofe.
Just wait there.
Yes.
Edamusunko.
Yes.
Edamusunko.
Bonya so pia bomodena.
Bonya oberu our life.
Oh, meko.
Oni abusuan no.
Meko.
Okay. And open no kicking.
Aye, meko. Enti yako Jeswe na yako and a single executive bedroom no ura ho DSTV no na chese e budget 24/7 free Wi-Fi so any betwa bread and breakfast na ohwe room hono no a wotumu say yes ba bia opake o car no kra no eho eyedi twam we nyina no unu obusua chese 2 and 3 executive bedroom mo nso betumi akọ wo pese bosome na akodi no ho a mo betumi adi ye wo ho kase pa wo do birthday kra da no wo hono mo a betuma cater for nipa be say 25 kitchen shem ye betwa breakfast na fei air conditioning ye adwuma DSTV free Wi-Fi no eno nso ye adwuma ka ne de opefie mfimfini ho na de akowura opanimu ho a na wo de asi so wo da ho che wo beda ho mpempren ya na se wonche no wura ho apɛ na che se achede ne namu ni asan ede free bottle of one ede ahya wonsem umpewe na opede me ka ne sa na che se we no eye kumaka all students and I said drink up to the first December ya munyinanum ho ache bi frama ne bi Ghana ha bua woni ni nhia mu wie school ba che pen se 1997 enti nyame ya domu a first December nwumre no a munyinanum koshia ewo Jesway apartment and executive hotel na fe my drink up edidim ho nkomo atimi edwetwa mfonyini we nyina no eye Kumase Patase ufri please depo no utwa kwan na mu pe 1 2 fie mienu pe ufri efie fufu na ba efie ba ko mienu na chese wadru Jesway ehonomo anopai je number name 0531 82 1899 0244 276968 abe Herbal Clinic ye kwatana so apatapa New Side Junction na fei yakobusa sentia ma amene gusu ye wonders ama de achi ade sen nkrofo fa international mama sanse mrofo no eguso ebisa secretary wode ekon etia sekasa sanso na low sperm count etwene ha na ha wo gono hepatitis B typhoid menstrual problems abona wana che hania ne kase na eya secretary na nyi bibia eyadro ena okura uwadupa nso a krom ha wonso bibia eno ntie nyina no yenti asiasa 7 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Wo free international mama abe. Ewa 0243 345 392 0243 345 392 Electroland showroom enro ameto fan kraba tan baako na atumu say yes edomu ogu ho no masa kroma nkofo nyade no mo po na nso sika no na wo fam kakra eno nti so hu say atebo no so na woto ade nso ne ye chewade a na chese so obomodin eko obi koto Samsung Media TCL Nasco brand new kama we no woto a ebe chen ho odin ye koka se wo ben Guinness Junction ho no mo a mo nso a mo call for top high Love FM ho no no nkraba tan baako wo ho wo fro buase na eba Santa Allied oil krabatan ba konso ho yeso toade pe crime na chese ya chewade ya sign am free discount umpewe na apede your number name bra wadru hoi 0543 554949 0543 554949 Kulun Ghana Limited, home of quality Chinese herb Hanchun capsules ubomodim na wunya bia de atene prostrate no a bema ebetete wo no eno na ekoyi sikete no na yi no de afiri ho no mo wadwo nso ntentem of late dodo wodi no nso eba kokokokoko obi die emohyehye no obi die mo achemienu obi nso fita bi die akire indications we nyina no echese prostrate eba be how hyase kope Hanchun capsules no na enyi sade no emfamfiri ho eno achi bema wo sa hia Mr. Kill no boaw ema emensam no a nka first na wuti die no se die wasa wo de bo won safo mena na o manyini wonso wunyini ya wanyini nyina no we agini ya 30 years 40 we nya da bi obi anya 50 60 de bi a ogusu him no wo hia Mr. Kill eboaw ema obehya se yie obewie yie unum nja ntantam nkwamwa no nso ebekosro sisie no nso ebeyi problems ni nyina no e de afrim oba bia nkope araba bazen tablet eno ene secretary na natimi chawade sanse wa himfie ho ebeche nso a enka afiri oba no ebeye hwam ni nyina mu nso no na chese aboa ama wonti prince no dodo no a ena bosome nso ebesisi so kama edin no araba bazen tablet ye kofedimens Apidang, Habme, Juliponia, Costa Pharmacy 0244 275 429. Say dear, a dread to say, Emma Mofra and Penimfo, yes, fita, and can woman by a kama, and sign Emma Modern, Nakakabia, and Quachiano, a curl, 362 piece, curl, 362 piece, Samara Company, Omo, and Akofadiaba, now modern who's a Samara, one son will drum your debaya, Ghana for G2 mono, a sasu, cum tuntum preco, na and never catch or sir, or coffer curl, 362 piece, Ediaba, young Quajina. And Sanya ko akobua eno nti sesi adie anopane nwumre wututu osia eno bi na wohia obowura provision shop mall supermarket ha obia no eno obia airton eno nti obefre e 0246 86 47 98 0246 86 47 98 car 362 piece no ajo so happy smile police ni na dro Dr. Siminyako, mencha amove power. The tennis se CID number 1 immune booster. And I'm a come for Ediama Warno. Yanum Nissio, Yanum Nissa Abusia and Chamfa, Mononom, Danny Danina. Sister Monia strong, no idea, never to my strong etimi adventure, and unti obu how no more. Not just a bois, a man sister mono, I strong, Yadebiano, Amayono, fan of fame, Nina Monsono, set efficiency biapa, when you are bar, Ashia, no Acotiano, and only a two as here, when you know, Miti Drame, and I name Yamabi and Koyeno, a post in your draw. In Bustono, and no any near here, Yokotu, our hospital, square, junction, Dunkis, Propel. After baby, I wanted dear, we will not be at all. Post near draw in Bustono, and I'm account for the Amawanum. 0246 20 84 96 0540 710113. The Crocramono, Dr. Lawson Herba Center, the Virgin Dr. Sam, and a making a drono, Lawson Herba Mixture. Winya Mr. Nibia, a bois, and my sister mono, a year strong, na fee, siphon a typhoid na ha war, jaundice, menstrual problems, no, Madre Bacope, Lawson, Herba, Mr. De Winia, and no, we are cheap, Robin here, Lawson Locke, India, Winya Bia, a bomb two infections, Biano, will be the white, a transwat check, will be the gono, will be the unso, a candidiasis, Nina, ya dear, ya picking war, a man in Memanshim, would dear, who nom, na a transwa, a bit twice here, at a free honomo, delay, man capsules, and a fiada, Mema Bia, a babuao, a man, you may wait me at 3 points, and Bema dear, was shall see us over Jamacha, the manamera with Timness of German in our name, who failure, what failure in a, or when near, or when I'm in tea, na mebua war, so copper loss in delay man capsules, no one is see more Juma, not me, Juma, Uja Muntam, and come on from one so diano. Ultimate do ja flat, Finfinia, well dono, a Lawson, delay, man capsules, and a pay ye co room, na fee, Yacopebi, a walk, KNG Herba, Apidang, Misty Herba, Fredemans, Salmon Co, Qualinak, na Honinano, Yacopebi Ato, a 0242 133 577 0248 619 999. Nanon so enyama ayekama. Tijibo. Enyina sway na no pay yemfa Tino yebedase wafaka we yefe one chinchi musei we masha na ananya masha sanu obo masha ni Sunday no koy masha de na ntumi o na me ko life okay one captain me ko ta masha chi na program na efe na sen kemenya asem de ba no we wan kan to office na or display you just na we here what a program no so ye kama oh yeah masha so form form telephone so ko pa o wonder retina je breman kron no area ho ene so ame ho no o jana na so na one of first person tell any premier ni no come we of first person asema na me bisani ba for wa ene Kingsley birthday o Kingsley Obidumbi. Umunum si afa Kingsley. Odi asie. Kingsley na dey apia ho. Obidumbi dey na ese sheda celebrity o. Obi Bendalo be dia man na ma ha obi feel no. Bendalo. Obidumbi na dey odi na kotu Bendalo so. Obidumbi na ekotu Bendalo ko ko si amna na wa ha na. Eh ya so we na ko carry ya we. Na o be dia no no aba be dia ma. Obidumbi e na ebe show, don't worry. Ba for say bibia boko. Oh nyame adom. Enyom e koso kama. Yegusu nkakra. Na me fa we ma wa kwa ba. Why?
The examples that Robert gave in Fernandino or by City Daben or by at the age of some 20 something and what chair. You understand? Thiago Silva or the mod or no chase when you need. But Osheto no cruise money when they have been at Madrid for so many years. But in that situation now, Obianim say Casemiro, as good as he is, he came in time and United, he needed him to fix something. Because he wasn't Ten Hag's first and as a primary offense target. Okodi akwa wechi sana akwa so Man United the ombo Frankie de Jong. United was spending a whole summer on chasing Frankie de Jong. And United say she's national a Brighton for good and Brentford go good for 1-0. And almost there be or man fixes our problem now. Assemble. So at that moment, let's say United, Casemiro, giddy. Because you know, say, and yet that panic, United wouldn't have spent that money, 70 something on Casemiro. But not a panic buying. So they might force me say United were in desperate need, and they say the boom on the United, Casemiro buy. I think say yes, Oshe Papano how he's Oyerenyama. Look at how Nice, they are on for some Nice. Virtually using correct scouts, technical director and sporting directors to identify talents. And on what they Nice, and to actually Nice, player
na sa no be United.
No, men kasa
maybe so.
Me say me ma how he kwan fa so Yerenyama. And to actually on on the sporting directors and momodin. These are sporting directors that be any more they are well known.
Brilliant one.
No, the omunya say they are well known for sporting good talent. That is omujuma omoyera no. Scout normally akope good young talented players. Na omo dey be your team no. And that is how he thinks is and Obia that is the best way to go. Sporting the best young talent, not any young talent but the best young talent. You spend on them that can at least will last for a very long time. See in your say Chelsea team no. In the next 2 years to come, they will be if not the best, one of the best in the Premier League. Because of the talent that they have. Because but but just that they need certain period of time to also mature in the game. Yes, although United are not
say the seniors here.
Oh, in the send and then ask Naya Omonia Jomo Kakari. Kra, and you be brisa, Omonia Jomo Kakari, didn't ya?
Obiani Jona determine level.
I say inquiry, I'll be able. Chess inquiry in Chen,
Tell American, and when
but somebody is getting
because of danger, because of Kwala na Ateta. A work more time because you said they are not at a non commodity senior money time on which and come up at a
never correct
because time now at the starting right there no I say pam at because on yadi or DFF you know I say pam on yadi but na edu they know who at the paper now watch them and he trusted the project a time now as supporters all over the world I have banners here I MLS posted Ateta must go Ateta sack almost yam Ateta
team be edu we be him
you understand but me edu and co knew the project understood the project
okay
I mean I said Ateta there based on what we are doing yamantina ebe am penda they are happy kakra they are going and they are united we only need to solve our sport the sporting the structure no now by then Joy Glazer how it doesn't make sense Joy Glazer or no what confirms on offside room how it is then this person is the one negotiating United transfers one how is it possible
no but transfer negotiation you don't have to know the rules of the game
no you see
negotiation there
now no you work as a negotiation Emma I can't remember the idea example as you know or you're so influential our United transfer
cannot see negotiation
no say me
and about
choice identifying talents and
scouting players getting players into United
now only why a problem because also ne sad you talk about financial
sentina man ye negotiate
see enti always say players na bad entina Jose Mourinho sunye Van Gaal sunye Solskjaer sunye di entia some of the players ne ba e bia 1 2 3 4 Joe Glenn look at them and look at who you have to benefit financially e time na Solskjaer ka se nkofa striker Haaland players bembium obobo din no say wo ka say wonpo professor ya obaya na no ya Ranik Luis Diaz me ka say nkofa mombra onkofa because ono no or share the books mu a he was a player who will come in and sell jerseys who come in and ne fan say you know can say nkura kwai your place ni omo market commercial you know on here no so it's a problem
but looking at players at United they told you so munya say level of players na person che no
oh na
under Ten Hag
and Ten Hag
if you players at Ten Hag at all
no and Ten Hag some makachiro the cameo of Casemiro was purely about board issue and Ten Hag asem
it to the emphasis the level of Casemiro Varane a different from coach Awaba Yaman Pogba Ibrahimovic
na tamane Ibrahimovic yeba no tamane Ibrahim yeba no okay in the last 10 years this is the first time United have gotten a striker like in age you know who's a way there for the future for the last 10 years in United striker be to be 33 34 35
it was the club's decision
and I make an and look at those strikers no why Varane fence Bohu Owen mo Ibrahimovic you go far like you see the ages in omo ba purely from commercial purpose Cavani mu nya e be fa won bi purely commercial purpose
na
Fakao oh senior tell me power some no omo nya e be fa won bi purely commercial purpose but for the first time at least in that type of a young striker they think say he will be there for the future
okay
eti foko join mo better than what they are omo no they are interested more on a commercial aspect no
okay
but at least say not the sporting structure in here I think say they go back to their old best.
Mami ntio be so say Obed mami ntio we.
Well, strike United issue no.
Silver FM. How about there? Programs manager.
Yeah, some more strikers.
Or some sort political show view.
Hey, one day say level there.
Tony Paul. Ni patron there.
Is it radio no more sports no. Mo tie anim ye one ka no. Is it we programs manager e was Silver FM. Oko text so a o se akoto ka no so programs manager e wo Otek FM and them say senior so you marketing as you said there
senior that
on so on all the sales executive e wo scare FM is a man for the sports no ye dey be no major sports no ye na for be ko no moti to office yankwe obed
striker United in common Ranik Bekan say enya cosmetic open heart surgery now with time no say we check the performance of Ranik because and can see me or kind me am fan serious because on the field no one for any significant change be am Manchester United but as time goes on looks like in the press conference no come back now could whenever or address the problems of Manchester United you realize this is a man or buyer Komuti and nsem na nko kekana probably can United and make progress. Or say United need to identify a system that they want to operate within. Send your city in Liverpool say you couldn't say. Then go in for a manager. I'll be fitted that system. The club need decide say your policy need say about total football. Manager benefited that system. You go in for the manager. Then every transfer window that part in the air the power. One can say one transfer window. Kofani in about every transfer window, you sign players to fit the system now club no pay and that of the manager. No was a project in a time. Into transfer window winter was sign be. Now summer now sign be. So with time we say when your players are almost fit to a system no, and then you are good to go. So my example of Manchester City with Pep and the kind of changes are Pep City. A man for if you say Bakary Sagna, Gal Clichy, Alexander Kolarov, Mangala, even Jesus Navas, Samuel Nasrimo, Guardiola buy no yan said yani bounce no mu nyina including the England #1 goalkeeper na Manchester City waji Golden Globes 4 times City beje Premier League
Joe Hart
FA Cup ni nyina na Joe Hart kan oyi omu nyina free mu kakran sa now Rannick Sakato so say enya transfer ni nyina na befa but there should be a conscious effort to reduce the number of damages abe or transfer so when you look at City Guardiola de Claudio Bravo buy na amfa but the next signing in Edison what now about 5 years so Guardiola ocean no krana John Stones the first season was sign but Stones ye pa will probably be last season so check defenders people at the point were criticizing Guardiola for the number of defenders are all signed Cancelo Abako Otamendi or Discaberson so akofa Diaz aba now Emerick Laporte or trigger and about clause or be shame City G League or Saudi akofa just cover hard you aba so o share City there now omone club a United person mu chase you omo na akwan City here now head the United there na
is omaj Manchester Corona boss
exactly Manchester now is blue you go to Liverpool and you realize that even with Klopp on so kakran at a point not criticizing City for signing big but the drew we said there be
atiasim
on so am Fabian be hihye memboa no so Rannick asem na say United dey adwuma they should not be signing players because we hu abeda wo keke let's go and bring the person on board you sign based on what you think the player can do for the team whether indeed team ni here player no na player ne ba ma player ne time to develop and that is their problem
the only problem so bad what they now what can I say Rannick if that's the position he left with you see what for City with the Liverpool kakra be kan you compare these two teams to Manchester
even Arsenal you I'm out for his Arsenal
these clubs
Lacazette Aubameyang
yes.
Ozo Socrates
omo fedi
gradually in every transfer window we Arsenal fa be mienu miensa bi not their 50 position bi no eja even Nicolas Pepe
but they are letting go
so it's something Mustafi was in Arsenal I'm of them Mustafi was Arsenal but mu jomu nyina akwan
from Valencia
one yen kakra until Arsenal dey no one yen prekupo and now look at them we share players now this is players are Teta there and no crown say flops will move but and no o make sure a majority will be successful so that they can deliver the Odegaard Beba no a promote to Bukayo Saka from the left back position to a winger and now look at what he's doing Gabriel Martinelli akofa Gabriel Jesus aba akofa Zinchenko aba Ben White akofa na ba Timbo akofa na ba akofa because Ben Leno and omo nyina ya e can be ka goalkeeper Ben Leno was at Arsenal at that time man for say Germany ni no that goal pa but a team relegation no akofa Aaron Ramsdale edene buy now you na free okra the another goalkeeper eba
Raya
in David Raya so a system Arsenal ayode anya one season Liverpool even Liverpool so a Liverpool fan last season people were criticizing Klopp of a 7-season curse it's your men's it's your Dortmund said during the 7th season and I know my Barca but look at him this season
yes overcome it
was almost uncle finding ways that Liverpool front three of Salah Mane Firmino now in a very smart way that we know that last season but this season he's scoring for Uruguay he's doing the work for Liverpool look Luis Diaz Diego Jota so there's the blueprint blueprint that McAllister mu nyina be shey finfin o
we be na Zakito pese
ko the
reason why Manchester cannot do this clubs now abo mu di ni nyina no you see they do this for footballing purposes Manchester apart from the footballing purposes Manchester is a commercial club
but say when the results starts coming
now
people buy the high it raises the commercial value of the club
Madrid
Manchester player omo hwe the commercial value aspect no
but for any example
in some instances
Liverpool example
commercial value no even over
Liverpool example
that is the
Mo Salah Liverpool turn for me as Roma
yes
okay
yes
Salah wasn't a huge figure when it comes to football. But I'm not sure say nay in the Premier League. Who ye the 3 most popular players in the league abe Mo Salah film.
Okay. There be but believe you me say Salah with this Niwabe Premier League anymore. Manchester player. Ka hype na okura no. Ka won sabe 100%, 10 times or 100
let me
times,
tell you
because Manchester will
The last
seek
time I was
to
doing
leverage on
analysis
it and generate revenue.
No problem.
And that is the point I'm
on
making.
Real Madrid. Madrid under Florentino Perez on the Galactico 1.0. No, be Galactico 2.0. 2000s, early 2000s, or be first Galactico. And now Samba 2007, 2009 one. Or Samba for Florent Manuel Pellegrini, Jose Ancelotti Moba. Now realizing that market necessary, Madrid is a commercial club,
yeah,
and that's why they will even sign a player like Beckham. No, not Baby team. Oh, that's what Florentino Perez is.
That's what he does.
Florentino Perez does so Real Madrid, but realizing that the culture of the game no a dynamic assistant, now time or sign Vinicius because Vinicius is a star now.
Yeah,
but when who said they say so chain, Emma Nipania star or United, Nipania star was City. Nipania star o AC go say AC kro be fa kaka no ka so okoha ebo no mbebo no ebe bubu na pre so no so decide so be tie sim wo Brazil akwa form at a younger age e dia ba be shim no amo time to develop
no but we nyina no onya obi a we establish ode ne beton game no be kwakofa no
this Mbappe
because
if he gets the chance he will sign him
because of the say club bi Fontino Perez City for anyi no wo nsem next season obetu Haaland
no problem Fontino Perez no sign star back no for 5-6 now realizing say no or try so or sign 5-6 now ebe enye ye ni ntino ofa baako nti ebi obesesa Bellingham is a good player but he was not a star up there or identify talent not na be shame Camavinga Tchouaméni Federico Valverde now these guys no Madrid for any tranche on betimi aka say some made for 3 Casemiro free that Modric Toni Kroos free wa they are okay with these midfielders at the time Madrid they sign you no more stars and no more superstars banka first and Florentino Perez go back of first superstars mum na dia be sabe nke bi odi Kevin De Bruyne bi achi
but who obi a ofa no not ne be business now
if you sum it up it's called paradigm shift. First no say na medwene this is how it was working for me. Now because of cost component me hear like you are saying so you shift the paradigm and as they say no minya 1-2 stars bi na me ton kwara baden stars within 1-2 years ebetima boa me why don't I do it? Madrid did it or what team they did Champions League. So now if United has seen it no me say sa na mo be ya I don't think say we can begrudge them in any way.
Interco Champions League final.
Yes.
You see, it's an example. No, Inter. Manchester will not do their business like Inter.
But now Inter is better than.
All that we are trying to say.
Whilst you're looking at it from the footballing perspective, you know, don't also take the business.
What we are trying to say is say,
Manchester is shifting.
You can spot a player with huge potential.
Yes, and develop him.
Because of how bigger Manchester is, you know. Who the player never know there. So commercial aspect now because of here for players no. Easily Manchester will get it.
Remember
another example. Just imagine say any Rafael or a Manchester player. Look at the hype we will receive.
No shit, number 7.
But I established Milan already.
But the best of say Milan they got 20 from Lille no. Milan to a player with potential, not a superstar.
Manchester cannot wait.
No.
Players are Manchester.
And Sadia. Anka there are players almost no more potential now.
Manchester has let them without winning the Premier League.
They have let them go.
Only 10 years.
Because City. The last time I City financial report by one thing, the amount of money they are making, the revenue they are generating. Curry is the best in the league.
Jeremy Doku.
Hurricane. Some United inside thought say, I say United born last season no. Hurricane no munya na anka this year between compete. But for the first time, United ehun say there be. Hurricane is 30 something years. at least one of the best footballer 4 years he's done, but there is a potential in Holland or Italy or just 19-20 years. No, Oba who about 10 or more good years are. If all that things going to let's bring Holland, allow Hurricane to go. Bank FS now. United ebe chase ke bia ko fa Hurricane aba. Oba about 2-3 years ah. Owie na so.
Over see na yen
So United need to
fundamentally you are doing the right thing.
The basics.
Like
and again, give the manager time. On say United after Ferguson almost started Sadio Bianca, I bring Koma is successful. But sometimes you are thinking of a quick fix. Or try and fix it. You try another one. Now they are going 10 years.
No, United Ferguson United brought in young guys. United brought in a lot of young guys. So, sir, and Tafono. Omo by no more than saying.
Omo from academy. From
you are really looking like I say United. But I'm saying that United but because it's a commercial club, no, they will always want one who will be the face that Ombe projecting. No, this is a Hurricane idea. Omo advise United. Emma woman fano. They did United more harm than good. Because say Holland no, ebe taking 4 years 4 years now what trying no. Commercially no, it is also affecting the club. Something that Manchester do it and do it very well. Assuming Adia Hurricane or Bayern Munich ni, can Manchester na koye no na. The
biggest commercial disadvantage for Manchester United according to their own books, not qualifying for the Champions League and winning the Premier League. Now they need to go back and start from the basis. If they want to catch up with Liverpool, they want to catch up with Manchester City, catch up with Arsenal, they need to look at then as Uncle if we any different and more successful. First thing, giving the manager time. Second thing, trusting the manager with the right recruitment. United names are the end. Sadio Manu went the come up behind the scenes when it happened to Jose. Jose did second or conceded 23 goals or see me pay defenders. Get me matured defenders. Almost you should learn that of Eric Bailly more.
What me Tom Momokwa?
United, why are they not able to sell players? Chelsea, if you come my fast, where they Mason Mount and they can have it free. And they almost tonto because Saudi Arabia. Harry Maguire and McTominay and that's what you almost. So they need to go back. So I understand. Get a sporting director, trust your manager, build a policy. Not follow our policy in any time.
All right, yeah, but fear now fear the same no fear na so. And some of you I be doing come on. But na be wa.
Like you to attack.
Na be wa na friend no. Hey, Manchester be cool. But na be wa they say they see kan ko no. Aso oye feeling Manchester chen kotoko.
Sir.
Debi se kotoko bonana na tia. On kan sa.
Say fan say Manchester ne Manchester City. 3 p.m. Kotokone has 3 p.m.
Oba.
Sir.
Oba no monitor on the phones. Oba. He comes.
Stadium no be ball stadium.
Only say Nana no way emotional person.
Nana ba wade asem.
Good morning.
Edi asem. Ah?
I'm honing it.
Nana ba wa. Ya chon kade asem manopei. Oh, Nana line nye.
Maybe I
just solo we
yemre fie na fie yemre hwensem wo fie. Solo your voice is in radio na yemfa enhihye so dendenden. Amanfo so messages wa benya adaje na yahwe ni nyina emu. Yensha sem free Elvis Herman Hesse ono ene Hazel Folk National Chapters Committee one chairman na Elvis say decisional National Sports Authority I take his festive period Xmas ni mu ekopim New Year House of Folk amoka clubs omu yusu Accra Sports Stadium the Bobet for Premier League no say stadium omu dia amanfo omu dia ha amanfo nti has entimi mu games ni bi ho na no na Elvis e dia tudwa say adia National Sports Authority aye no omu amfa bu ama has team no
of the club, we don't think about those who run football with the money in this country, and I think it is very, very unfair to the owners of the stadium. Because we all pay tax in this country. So as for this issue, it is something that I think respectfully I was saying because clubs national stadium. It is like at any time say you're close to your renovation. Say you're close to your ball jama and the ball concert for stadium. The clubs also invest into Ghana's economy. All chairman, players every month will come. They pay taxes. So good. If we have to demonstrate one day, we will demonstrate on this issue. And the major issue, one, the notice now very short, And my second concern, concept, like you said, the stadium is not for only football alone, but the priority of the stadium is football. In all over the world, priority of a football stadium is football. Football is 90%. So if we will do concerts there, Ebeba defeated the purpose of why the stadium was. The stadium was not constructed for concert. It was first of all constructed for football. That is what we should all know. That is why I'm saying it's a fine. Other Ghanaians can also use it for their concerts and other things, but it must not also affect equally. Other Ghanaians will benefit from the concert, but their benefit must not also affect other Ghanaians. Like you and I, we into sport. Like owners of football clubs, suddenly they have to buy expensive fuel. They have to relocate the team to Kumasi or whatever and go and pay bills. All of a sudden, they care that all of a sudden club owners have to pay lots of money because of a decision that was taken just because somebody feels the stadium doesn't belong to the club. But the stadium belongs to all Ghanaians. So that is my concern. I am not happy about it. I don't know about you. I don't know about others. But I, Elvis, I am not happy about the way big clubs like Accra, Suffolk, and Kotoko can be treated. Suddenly, you see, you can't use the stadium from December. No, it is not fair.
And no, has National Chapters Committee Chairman Elvis Herman Hesse, Nedio de Atu Ejanono, Alhaj Karim Guza, founder, president, Edema, Kim Pfizer, or say Black Stars, modern boy, nay, abafomno, Yankupon, and punish FE president, and Ewokwaya, or Faso, Erane, Efino. No. Okay, yenwe na yebesa abaho bim ni aba behwe Alhaji Karim Guza nensem odi atodwa e de afa Black Stars no no enti yenhwe ho asolo ye ho adwuma na bibia atimi aba Zak mame nhyase mfamfiri aba I read okay yenti Alhaji Guza semo Zak
Jibo
mame nti we
ya ba me so person mo time kakra na
me ma time
ma intercept audios bia hu pa na nuhu ni se threat abam se ba ko so chi ba ko hia ne be bia obekire no bo me no hu se ono oyo no voice mini so bomb kwama bo voice na
no say we there
because we dey ehu papa chairman K5 and etin na kwame warning
o de K5 do nya sa
oh solo me the voice ni mo mesro
K5 ho nya sa K5 family ni pa there
me the solo me say
on nyoma bu a wo kan di agro you fa na serious a
eni bra bayi o se na kwame ese wono atwe letter bi na letter A useless letter now patrons for no try no na kwame akwa interview ama na kwame aka say that letter is useless. It is how useless na o use no on tiase and this ocean na kwame be bia obama na how useless people behave. Jiwo tiase me yo chairman K5 say so ocean na kwame be bia obama na kwame ehu how useless people behave. We enye serious matter.
Say be ka na adwena kire no.
Wait, me say in some call for kasam no. Who dey solo me dey maw. Na abomete 40 we very serious. We na dangerous no. Bafo. K5 dangerous. Me say ni break kasam say o di agro jibo. Utie ni say the donation no. Obi kasa you can use the donation to know how like how angry the person is. Ni bofu papa. So on tiase. And why odo mienu unse ba ko de senka say just a biat at first one o ye ne keke but for be first one second one ba say ma ba biom ya say wadwene hu mienu and oba biom eti eni bre eti na kwa me de we mistake robo kuma asne chairman K5 so no mu a ase mesi okroma sei
na wa we K5 na kwa me mu de abom wan na be win
na be de hu obi technical ko nta kwa esi ya na senior am hu se onim ba for weak point we only look point bona ro collapse senior any weak point odi
na we K5 pan na kwa me mate agina wa se ntokwa we di obi yeah
so yeah na ya careful kakra the way we will
K5 faminim ne de o se nyoma bua oka ya na ya agudie
no be
ambassador na kwa me ka
K5 solo
letter ne useless
me solo enti
solo ye na enti asema
na kwa me dan kwa timi hwe K5 ne ka say the letter actually useless man ka say be on ne nya agbe ka say useless otimi ka sa
mentie de
yes mentie
abasa na woka
mentie na kwa me de
o say we no response
na man
o say me letter ma cho useless you understand
so are you ready
tolo na ne phone
em so solo na no ne phone so en ke papa o
o so bi afrasi
yintie
K5 ni masaba Ghana ani ya achese o transit dwene ho niema bia a wonte ase Kesman FM Kwame Miki ade recording na breme de edika ni se Banazo me friend busan so de abo so de abrand ba obo a emo na me friend Miki kaje nse sa ne oso o de brem o se Banazo de oso obo emo nti me fa me na mama me de ma na o de we na breme baby amini mu gina kasa e cafe ni me de aba mo mo ya emo na Miki aso o ka kire me se na kwa me friend se wan kase ye ne ye useless no si pipa na ye troyen na ye useless everybody nyankopon Jesus Christ what who can we ayode me K5 pipa me matro ye useless me say baby a me hia obi abehu say yes say ampa me useless me na me ka kire o dia first time baby ensuo nka baby a me hia obi a obehu say yes say me useless what it what you say mo bi da patron na niam ekoso na nye mimi pedi ye no me try the advice mo constitution nim so eni wo say me advice mo na me advice wa opa na be for opa on fere de nya me masem na be ka say me useless hi awurade nyankopon mimi ye useless o de nya abotre pa wo beti sa
Chama ngwa mozaki mesi odi agro
o mi ni abre na jibo hwe how kwachi si a obe end no na ni abre o na me asa mo friend na kwa amra mutu no for say man bakuma se no manum ya sese en manum ya man bakuma se because oba kotoko ma so no kotoko isi won kan enti esa mutu no fo
on wo ye no ko United na ni abre si o da bia division 1 match on bon match se on na match
because K5 say oson mu a obo know how useless people behave tio also born how useless people behave just say obabo no obabo no papa
na say you channel
so obabo no wanga so obabo no
na useless how do useless people behave but how do useless people behave
we be can
useless ko be useless as obi a nti ono en bibia basa ito be yen basa o hia na enti say motu na kwa mefo
okay
ba ye tu na kwa mefo no chairman K5 onu patrons no say musumu mu level letter na mo twere ye no mo advice you mo advice ya nkasem bia mba ho you wrote the letter authoritatively. You were issuing command. Advising and issuing command are two different things. Also move on one level where the constitution no be dey mo kojina muntufo. But so you say tufo. Matwa letter. Now who to me for say after o ka kire obi a o involve say sa letter na the constitution back to on trono yan tonche mo bia fa nya adwuma this an advice? What na advice? Omo advice nti sa omo command motion na ma solo ankwan fa form.
Sano solo akacho.
Nse odi machi based on yenim medidin komo.
Who azumi and as sano.
No medidin komo. Sa let na wotwe nti no. E na solo ankwan fa form boy you think say omo so no na ankwan foforo so to get what they want. And omo jai how NCC for mrana kuto omo so wona enya election there omo de sinchen. It I think say omo so mu level where they belong to. Patron there time na chairman K5 oye NCC chairman no mpache wo. Onu na if onu na sa sure sa odi election yaba wonte gala sa babonte. No be able to say yam fan to ntwini anka be ne de. Enya wo de. So I think say so bia hu the level at least bia wo to me no kodu. Na nkwankwatra to me no so. We dey na ninje. It I'm sure say enema na kwa me kwa am to say ampana na kwa me can say letter useless interview no. Omuso interview can say that letter that they wrote was useless. And also I respond say
okay.
Oshana Bono
useless
people behave.
Yeah.
K5 na kwame.
And I make can say
so kwa we dey senka ayi ho. Wa yenya ebe ayi ho a Heroes Park no. Nanka biem.
Esa oji jusu nyesa.
Enye ntokwa omukwa kokon asin ayi. On say it's about Kotoko. And odade bia edu ba bia. Se obi twe oba ho sekan. Odontia ko one bo oba ro dia una wo no. But otwe ho sekan. Kotoko da no. People can do that. So be yi sekan crowd Kotoko. That's how it's always been. And I want to say, when two divisions in that same club, and election matter, election can bring a lot of things. She said, general election war, Ghana, the country becomes so divisive. By 2 years, and I said, yes, I'm going to campaign. You can't say NDC, I mean, you saw me, MPP, Ebia. If you choose press, no be coach for press, no mushia. They can even stop.
No more do
come hey. You better no asanko. Bomko jump platforms. I said, no too many mono. Like you are saying, me feel say yes, he said it, but he doesn't mean it so much. Oh, Nana Kwame says here, many said those who are so you see a metro say Ebikobe. I would have wished, said, if it was a car, see, Yanamana says here. It would have been he would have told us a different story.
Okay.
So a battle on 70 there na said the millions of kind of football. Obi andin lame. What you are mandated to do it. Otra and the coffers answer some edeba. Ebia na kwa me feel say you didn't have the mandate to write those letters or said you can to command us. But you commanded us. Then na kwa me ebia the choice of words no. Na no akopa. Instead of saying say menene nyadwen was ebia asem we dey who say abawom you understand what I'm saying and akofa we na but when they meet they will iron out the differences and then they will be good to go and some way and some of the people are somewhere talking what that radio stations are almost kasa you understand what I'm saying into omunhwe abato ni ye Kotoko doesn't need this thing at this time. Team Nankasa on the pitch, they are not performing. In 34 no, sign Kuntokwa, Nana, say you are sinking the club deeper into the abyss. And I think they don't need it now. And to Omunja said here, Ombetimi Atotono, Ama Bibia at me, Aqua Kama. If I could get an aqua crisis here, I would have spoken to him, said go wait Mankasa to the issue, Crabia or Chechima. On that, Yenyan and Aqua can you? Yenyan tie. Eye obi na eko to say o kan say ya so ente e bia say do frame mu asem ko pa do say
Zakito so confirm so kan say
o Zakito say na kwa me confirm o mente
o so Zakito na confirm
o na me kan say ti nya na kwa me anu asem America no ka wo bom obi atare different from a reporter speech Zakito and no ba ya fa Manchester United asem say papa no auto yin say o ka che say reporter speech no bia na Zakito so ayi no ti reporter speech no untimi fa nya asem unso Zakito church asem wi no say Manchester South Africa number one afa na say dey say papa ne be ye no kwa no ntiki nya na no asema
okay
na assistant of mu ma ye nunum enye ma ne nko esro eto da bia ito so guso a ya na e better
ba for ma me ma ho wasem ehu na me ma wo be den hwe Elvis asem ne ma me na afia be hwe Alhaji Cruiser kotokoni THB na afi
kotokoni THB den esi
ai
kotokoni THB na asem wo kotokoni THB
oh the other many masisi ene say aside justice ne training wear ne camp wear ne nyoma hodo a THB provided the amakotoko team no sika tato 100,000 Ghana cedis
okay 1 billion
100 kaniska 1 billion name replica ne de kotokoni bia percentage bia also
that's
enti eno so hu nsem ha na ya behwe baba ya say oka team no a moko suga kope ochina kotokoni Legon cities ni nyina wa enti ba for ma me hwe
na wonu say baba ya case no ebiesi wo house
hwan ya
there's a player has emfani mo na nsen omokobo Samates no you see Samates player be cry draw my attention say akra no double registration no ti mo hwe ni ye and as so you should double identity I don't know which of them but something like that
Obiya Kofi ope problem or say senior we have heard you but we won't take it. The fight must happen.
Oh, so what's on that bro? What's on me na
ni Adote Brown or say power struggle between Accra RCC and Ashanti region, Ashanti RCC. As a greater Accra and Ashanti region talk fight.
And to some large extent. Now, me pacho or say resolution by regional chairman stroke coordinators in an emergency telephone conference meeting held last night 21st 11/2023 by the undersigned persons. The following resolution were taken. The general public, and that is number 1, should disregard the press release. I'm sure say says regional chairman held a telephone conference, came out of a resolution, and this is the point 1. The general public should disregard the press release by the three of the patrons of the National Circus Council released on Monday.
They should disregard.
Regional chairman no patron for no statement from the buyer no almost say yambontu
underline word ne yemontungu
ai yen tontwene ba bi kura to twene fa to pum poase ba bi.
Okay.
The sporting community, that is number 2, especially Asante Kotoko circles of the National Circles Council, NCC, are urged to go strictly by the NCC chairmanship elections roadmap released on 16th November, of course, with reference number and also count. Says regional chairman. 3. The fact still remain that the patrons of Asante Kotoko National Circus Council and omudu hono omuto omubu hono de ni nyina omuto no in capital block capital letters. Block capital letters. Block capital letters. I say it remains an advisory body to the executive chairman and the national executives.
Yeah.
And also, the NCC patrons, also block capital letters. As a body has no constitutional mandate to rule out decisions of any elected executives, chairman of the NCC, and all the national executives that are serving within their that are serving within their mandate, especially within their mandate, red line, if I underline it, very important. A decision taken at Congress, and number 5 way, and also so we circle 5 no one. Not say the red line, because it's very important. Number 5 letter a decision taken at Congress remain supreme. A decision taken at Congress remains supreme.
Congress is the highest decision making body of the circles
and can only be amended. Say over that way.
I don't know. They say what they can
by same. I just say Congress now. Any other concerns raised by key decisions remains unadvised and blah 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 blah. It is on record. That is number 6. That though, it is on record that though the last Congress recorded some misunderstanding, as has been the case over the years. The Congress duly ended with Kweku David of Circle 1 moved for adjournment and was seconded by James Adam of Circle 22. And also so because they claim they claim it's almost
but I saw my signature show.
There is telephone conference na Ashanti region kan. Man flash Ashanti region ni. No, man free no. Okay.
But for any time na yenko.
7. Na ye wie ba.
That's our point na be making the work can we.
Oh, was it 7 no ebeboa kakra. It is on record that the current National Circles chairman officially took over from his predecessor on 28 December 2019. He officially took over on 28 December 2019. That can major that. Now, Obia will raise issues with this impending elections. Has never spoken about taking over office or assumption or assuming office. Obia Bia is talking about elections and elections modalities. And I'm sure the two are distinctly clear. Distinctly clear. Just say 1% over Jatun. Say you better trouble you penny. And they say you penny, they say after the 2 years and you pet. As some of that person, and yet you did to me share penny, sir. Near did to me share penny, sir. As some of that person, I about to brass, and then I said the trouble.
And almost say, time now more casse. NCC chairman, the time was no, the time no swing.
Thank you, eh? Me that's the self of no cradiaba. Tina, me can say, Omo ankasa, almost say, I did the see Biano, our Congress, no, a Congress pet, and the Timisano, Omo Mutradi, Omo Kayu. Congress say, who a 4-year mandate, and that's a 4-year mandate, you know, as soon and I be soon. You busumi me in Safety Hall. Ni enfan starting election processes. The elections committee. Now elections committee no oversee elections no. Now elections committee no what here? For omo bra Congress krona no. That Congress ni nyi omo ntum. Emo mutum is omo nkoya adwuma. Say you what committee dey ye wo. But what committee ni wi a? So committee no kwakoya omo adwuma. Just a Congress na ja tuma omo mutum is omo nkoya adwuma. omo twa dey omo say congress no pele timi yes ade no sika ye beje and I say sika the by elections no for instance nomination picking of nomination forms any all that comes with it no for black congress I say na congress nyintum na no congress na omo koye na kwa me dan kwa ne chamafuzi no ne omo kanya say congress no we say there are others omo for say congress ended abruptly therefore the congress did not take a decision enti no the see ohobia no cannot be implemented but the nana we mu say say congress no ended very well and that therefore that congress took a decision so congress no ever can say oh be form na 5,000 what the form no ba 50,000 me boa now we national chairman issue statement on call back to congress o say we be form na 5,000 what the form no ba 15,000 who gave him the power to amend the decision that was taken at Congress?
Executive chairman.
No, his executive power does not change what Congress has done.
No, he hasn't
Please,
changed.
please allow me. Please, because me tell me
at Congress a different issue. At Congress, you call Congress and almost 50,000. The Congress pleaded say
on so
on so at that moment, this have been taken say on so. At Congress. So on no say on thing want so but and what and also on so and what is eti on fa din kan do mo ka so onya no
because that decision must be
me say
it is bia no
I might be wrong baba for me say when we go to that figure no the advisory body of the NCC patrons no ebe mo so mo besre no say on so nti ewo congress na se no congress ne ti ase se patrons no ene chairman nko hia no mo fa de sede ntu nanim na ontebo no so nyedai emra which okohia patrons no ena wotebo no so
na congress
good question
oba se congress ne ka se patrons ne go hia no mo hwe no mo nte so a do you have to go back to congress
but the figure acceptance of the figure is another thing altogether. Omo predict for reduction, but say Ebajatum said this figure is what we are going to pay, and we a different thing.
Because the Congress can even say, and this one, it doesn't.
I have about
say, okay. I'm saying that you see, say almost say, for instance, what's my okay no, me matie no, but enya sikano kwana Congress can say patrons no any time and kushia ho, election modalities nika ho. Formation of elections committee ka ho even date any period ni nyina e ka ho including congress now almost say end abruptly and therefore patrons no catch a chairman say for an emergency congress and I'm challenging the chairman so my country we are saying nyina say me try sort no so say patrons can tell say on emergency congress na sa no man na o na discuss ya ono aja tu no afa me congress ani na congress nyi ntumu a
okay before
that's 1 minute munti asem ni ye date no chairman de menya omo twa 6 people no omo see azumi office on the 28th of December so omo ka che wi ase nyina say next month 28 he is no more the chairman be
after expire
it's about expire
say they expire
say ya start processes of elections processes no say who come by the constitutional mandated 3 months now e be cross the time no
ni chairman
no there's no chairman there's no chairman
no they bring their roadmap the election day is not even to even less than that date and their roadmap no
started
that follow within the 3 months no
roadmap no
they accepted that
congress
follow within 3 months
they accepted it
to me ba to it is that congress no accepted roadmap no and sana what you must tell you
ba mo accept it
what you to tell me how much you know
ba for mo accept
what you to tell me how much
omo accept roadmap no
what the emphasis say omo roadmap ni na awie ya ti committee no omo roadmap ni awie omo the baba ma congress na ja to say okay yajemo road map no mo committee ni bibi atum ti mo ko adwuma that is when the work starts
before me da say Obed
Yeah,
I'm
right.
way
Well, just a quick one. The energy Omu put to in regards to these elections, and I think some trans Omu put to in when it comes to the duties of the circles
I agree with you
and the functions of the circles.
I agree with you.
No disrespect to circles, only the mother body, but one way or the other, say Oman structure Omu here. With time, they will lose their significance and how important they are. Because recently, one major thing panels from here how they can incorporate these WhatsApp groups into the circles. Now they will admit that their numbers is coming down, no matter what will be better. It be embarked down to 0, but it is coming down. And what checking the last 10 years, the energy and amount for the pre-co joining circles, it is gradually going down. People now want to be part of WhatsApp groups. They will contribute there. Nobody is saying these WhatsApp groups are better than the circles. But some man to no oman shisha. These are the things that discourage people from joining the circles. They are creating a perception which is not true. You realize that perception is not true. But we create perception be to nipa bi trimu say we mu nye ade a kono. Okay. And when you are not getting the youth to join your movement, and when you are not getting the middle class to join your movement, when you are not getting the elite to join your movement, because elite for no, omune be iska, edi abwa na youth no, aye. So if you are not getting that, na ye mo amu dada na mo toaso with time, the relevance of the circles no, diminishing returns be seen. Into omoye elections here we are. Elections, I know a lot about it. But I just want to keep quiet here. They should find ways that they can improve their importance.
Is it a contest between a urban searcher ne
Let it be clear.
How many never contested for national?
No, Osesibe forms. No, there's another story. That's what the finding out.
has any THB near Kakana.
What THB the my member quick. I'll come to has the Masendo document. Be so yeah, the other line Masendo document. Okay. The functions of the National Sports Authority. We need to start talking about the national. Mr. Senior or Shomatad or Shomata, and I'm very happy. This is their functions on their website. We need the the functions of the National Sports Authority on their own website. Can we are near business and no more yana near chance. So we just
Levino
and the she may be a bit me a cancer. A beer to me cancer. So if you check their functions and functions as against the laws of this country, Ghana ran a more that functions and more that backing for them to be an authority. And yet they come here more dear monkoye. And on one print here go on. Dear King we are. Then we ask the
IGF no.
Oh, it's a functions.
No, I'm saying IGF.
IGF ni who IGF
ya functions. And the objective
maybe 6.6 or see provide and maintain sports centers and facilities for the use by all sportsmen and sportswomen.
no.
IGF no.
IGF no.
Oh, they abeka.
No by the way.
To raise website. That is the reason why the marketing department grab so him said and say and weba. You agree with me?
Oh, there been two there.
IGF no.
My because the website any that
breaking news. Circle selection no. Eba so 16th December. And eba so Matisse eba so osunyane.
Hey. And then also say she do omunye bibia na election.
With the THB no. I think there's one thing that they say any say kotkoti me fix it. It's not about appointing a communication director, but they need to upgrade their communication. So I shall
upgrade them communication.
Yes. Okay. The guys on social media are doing their wonderful job. The YouTube, the Facebook. Omo try some bit me maintain standard. Omo yi nipa nine no. Nipa num no. Mr. Edu Chumono. They are more into the promotion of Kotoko's home games than addressing issues with regards to Asante Kotoko. Se Kotoko semne ba. Omo chire mu ama amanfo ate no. Omo ye the promotion of matches ne more. Kwan ombe fa so atwe dom e de aba stadium. But one aspect omo nyeye no addressing Koroko issues and letting people know the reasons behind certain decisions that Kotoko take. Striker, you might be privy to that. So currently as we speak, Obia on the source or Churchill or not here, but there should be Kotokono in Churchill. You've dealt with kids sponsors before. I've been there before. So I'm different from any way of bargaining. On the outside, people can quote figures, demand percentage in your sales. Over here, one thing I want you to be our delegates be able to catch on here say, class no Ghana and one maintain a kid sponsor for even 6 years. Because when the deal is good, that kid sponsor will stay for a longer time. They will again ask you your data, which we don't even have. In the kids near Kopa, one, you might use relationship, or two, you go begging. And when you go begging, you don't get a good deal. Nipaniye who is or your favor. So when Nanaya or the area by, I said that the relationship or what with them will influence the deal to some extent. Because thank you, just say, yeah, the Kotko data na ekopa, ebianka terms and conditions be no. Kebe chichiro Kotko nse gunechi. So I don't really begrudge the IMC. I'm breaking this deal. I was even applauding them because one, that area done they had less than a month to get a kid sponsor that will give them these clothing for the season. Send your own test standard no some from baby. Because maybe an area a brand that sponsors clubs in the Premier League, in the Italian Serie B and other ones. Brand was wrong. It is buy so making sure say no, that would be very bad. So they needed something in that interim to fix Kotoko's problem, and that will lead to such conditions. Because Nipa no Obano, one no sign 1 year pay. We need long-term investment in you. Say my member our fee na next year matemeka e afi baako. Inti the obetimi dia ma wan so okay mama won tade, mama uska, and ye meso meton a na matemeka. You cannot bargain so well because also time is not on your side. Yeah. And Sanchiremu we no, it should come from Kotoko himself. Not ebia me ametin chen aminim how our kids neko. Inti esen Kenya people within Kotoko. Knowing the history of the whole brand. Issues that happen. I was with David when he granted that interview with Silver, where he talked about the whole brand buy. So knowing that conflict in their honor, they should have had people to come down and explain to the Kotoko fans say, and yes, ye sabotage obi, ye mia obi, ye two obi acid obi ababe so. So they should have explained from the area point contract no your time nusa. Even trying to renegotiate with them will take a longer time. In Tibia mumia maintain way na. But one ye bibia sa now the betumusa pepa. You be abe kebiano na echo. Because this deal, the situation now is not a bad deal. But if you don't get people to explain it, and the right people to explain it, for now, nobody is doing that explanation. Tibia now one chen abe fru no ake bibia chiro. Now what? No, they are not. With regards to issues, now say Fabu sensors thereby, say numbers make off. Okay, who is doing the communication when it comes to that space? Not Kotoko matches, but issues. And Nipa no teams or Kasem on top of the issues in such a way that support an ebiana oyenya a negative perception. Oh, say and Tessa, net say. So let me still support my club. Just buy. There are people who are out there saying they don't want Kotoko should not. Some of the fans should not buy the JC. That's just what TV. People are saying that. Get someone from Kotoko, sit down with the press, move around, and explain to every Kotoko fan the entire who be here. So be boa to atade ani bi e de aboa Kotoko. The entire who be here so be koswa na Fabu sensors on. Why? You need people within Kotoko to do the job. Membo o mechi bibiri because we hear Ogum IMC member or technical pressure crowd on so. Nana penkra kwesi ewu a or hene or nejuma oye into obeba na be more of administrative aspect. Then you get Dasuberi doing administration, doing operation Kotoko match day won hihye bi on na eye team ni betu kon na ebe ye obe represent Kotoko wefe akwesi apia so Sudan. So that vacuum, so man fix here, they might be doing wonders behind the scenes, but if you don't get people to break it down to the fans, issues we no ebeba bebre banko be breaking it down da you can bet me akose kotokokoro nya kapre but the fans ne bet me atiase okay na baby ejira no na enye into the agi way sir with the hope that within next this season, 1 year they will have ample time to negotiate and get a better kit sponsor or a better deal even if they are staying with the whole brand Krana for Asante Koroko. Who is doing the communication?
Zach, THB, I'm a senior. Mr. Francis Appiah, UK, OTA.
I went there, no National Sports Authority there.
I see what they say in your time near him.
Sir.
Aye. Or say seriously, Kotoko needs a professional PR. One a professional PR.
They need the PR. Sir, the PRO in itself is a professional.
Yes. They need a public relation officer. Yeah.
No, sometimes not necessarily a personal. It can be a strategy. Oh,
but you need somebody to lead.
Yes. Oh, even said there are people out there who can. Even that's
I think that's exactly what the man is saying. That they need somebody.
Say two nipani gumwa.
Yeah.
Nipano yamano issues not. Obe address you na obia akuma atoni yem na. I'll cut it across, not one person, because sometimes one person will strike me. Nipan betena ha Oyerepa ha say. Na me friend na bia wa mba pa asamaba. Into nipa be num. Send omdi nipa num yi ba nke solid. But those people should be informed with the issues so that they will go out there not only to promote Kotoko's matches, but also to address issues within the club.
Zach,
no, I think probably maybe they are quiet and they are not talking because they think that a bad thing to have something to tell the supporters. I'm a jatu no matiase.
Okay.
No, unya but now teenage. Now we share the okosi pa. Maybe they are quiet because you see among the IMC, they have one top guy there who is communication expert.
And why?
Emmanuel Asubere. Say yan kasapa. I know receive you know na ne amo administration mo dey seen by one receive you know. Say yan kasa communication. He's one of the best. But also wakasa. Because probably only if you are making me explain my supporters na tiase. So the be an say be nyedi na onkofonka do meka dey Ghana so say Ghana dey asam ne kan 1 week. So you can 1 week 2 weeks. Obia ro be fina obia edi.
Because man naturally no be opekasa.
No but see
imaba akotko grant public interview. No be opekasa. So me then say ka chumu no ma form. They are traditional Kotoko people akotko funi ni momo. Nana kwame Kotoko funi.
Omo upgrade PR ne kakra.
Omo nyewe, omo inform omo. Ti kebi ene eti hey anka woka the whole brandy. Kebi a chuma rashi.
If you say
oba na onim.
I don't know. You are belittling it too.
The face of the institution. The face of the institution. One thing I've realized is say you're ready to change. You're ready to change. Entina mostly no your clubs na no mujina baby o mujina no. You need people to sell the PR no more sell the brand of the club.
Nah, yeah, I'm okay. Just as I'm okay.
I'm tell me my idea.
Say obi free ho. Ah na Kotoko say Jesse. Eno koye. Does it like a crucify sad deal na ho no na. Couldn't there have been continuity?
Contract na end.
But anya this only no contract. Ah, ya tro dada. Ah no contract say akọ iron now to differences e bia increment bi da be anya de dance wo sa kwat na say ukolo bi fufuro
no nanka ye nyina ye said that nim what was behind
because nobody has told us
exactly.
They said they buy, you know what they did? They sold the franchise to the people. Mamiska na mami Jesse no na wo so be wadwuma franchise no matter.
In this case no reasons leading to this decision why
because they didn't have time. We all know, but we have a country
to us with area. We get somebody to explain it to us. We get somebody to even tell us exactly why they chose this brand.
Okay.
Oh, not
for example, with area. Yeah. Now the previous management have an area in negotiations about 80%. Area for the design of Kotoko Jesse. Okay. The na can say omeye na omajo tu no ma de no oma printed de so omeye no. Eti at that stage when this new administration took over who say the how to quiet management efforts free team no most management emfa kuma pa and free team
no proper transition because some I have the just I have the design be bia wa say I know my just na fair.
You believe that
let me chip in this. Obi Ede Bossy in my is not a communication expert. He has rather low background. But he's not a communication expert.
Lawyer need to say so to me church.
No, and you be anything. Hey, you only pay me a chamber or church or movie or no control.
That's the one in for you.
At that stage, no be na first management in the area for do no. Nanka ye nyama ya they could have easily contacted, but quite away from your first
they all need THB.
I don't think I'm gonna say all these things, you know. So one change.
No, they had option for
ababe in same baby. They said the exact okay. Your relationship. My relationship with striker might be different from my relationship with solo. Maybe I'm not striker, yeah, because if I do my deals a panel, it be move quick. But if I'm not solo, yeah. I'll be very, very cautious.
Okay.
Ntia one lesson can cheat muno. Eba. And ya fe now say this THB tene. We Canada. Ntia ma obi THB kra na adwuma e no.
Kese.
So fire
kotoko package no. Patronage na abafom.
Mama nye be e me nkrofo bi won kan.
Ye nye we mi beba. Don't worry. Birthday be wa.
Boss,
na say na menya asem.
Solo
yankoi.
Avia hair collection the Avia Wig Hair Festival baso nyame ya adom ochena ene request ada so na etodwa Oratry Park Kumasi City 7 a.m. ekosi 7 p.m. Wig bia person to bia no kwa 50% discount yete so the amount Academia Vista International School ultra modern school almost state of the art educational facilities obano ediboso miensa kwa ye geno achechefo no ehwe enkoda na ye weekend school available enso ewo honum Sokoban Village womo eben Brumo City Academia Vista International School womo ede no first flight console so eswewe SHS na opesa ukọ amanone ekoto awadisua so a womo eboawo na omodo akopiem ewo amanone ntidi obeya ne se odi wani bechem wo masoye ewo Bantama Kumasi your Bantama High Street any Consolidated Bank of Ghana edi enhwani mu first flight consult ba na yedo akọ amanone Knox Hotel enso ese brana yema accommodation wetu kwan abepiem Kumasi na pe bia da Knox Hotel restaurant bar conference hall free Wi-Fi spacious car park and afeyo space ayede wedding reception Kangen and magic drinking water in supapa ayenum amano amaya hode onuma enkofa ohaubia enfamil Brema UGC Tafu New Road Abawa Route Junction eho ena yebutu Promasidor Ghana Limited onga promo no eguso ekoso na de etene se nipa dodo na edisikani biskano ebi 100,000 cedis 10,000 and 50,000 for 25 promo wrappers onga shrimp never chicken beef or stew tablet no enum kan o de call baby onga ye promotion outlet no ewa ubenya sikani bi na also de akọ Aya Man go Aya Firm Aya Men Flow Aya Men Vital any Aya Slim nupa Aya Herbal Industries de abedwaman so jode na entu nyadwana say emfa emfree ho emfa emajibo
okay emfa so yada say Stephanie Tiwa aka Rama oye student ewo KN University osaye member ewo oye Asante Kotoko Pokpan Tertiary ene wawoda Stephanie happy birthday nyankopon enhira na onye okese senior father ni wie ne ensore
we de nipa bi e won kran na ye chia wo Pastor Dua KC Boutique Kennedy Brakofi Mackenzie and Mr. Sabran of course Payao okay wa nipa aye
Mrs. Mary Kusible ene wawoda AK sister Mansa o takwa also happy birthday ye de munyina esia nyame ya adoma 3:30 ye be share on the highway sports news at 12 PSA ene krobia ena to aso e de amaye koso ane to Oyerepa 100